Grand afternoon and bright blessings to all of my pedal patrons. Welcome to Thursday Day. Welcome to Jupiter's Day. Welcome to a 4 numerological energy value day here on the 30th of October, 2025. So we only have 3 transits that take place today, 3:35, 6:05, and 10:35 p.m. But if you are feeling a little bit in your head today and maybe a little bit feisty, you're definitely feeling the energy. First and foremost, today is one of those days where you have to get past people's BS, and it should be very easy to do for a lot of people. You need to be able to say no and remember that that's a full sentence. And defend your position if you know that you have, if you're right in something. If it comes to you, don't go looking for trouble today. But this is an opportunity today while we have that trine with Mama Venus and Jupiter as a part of that grand trine to really push through and, again, defend yourself if you need to be able to do that. That's the first transit at 3:35. It doesn't mean you haven't been feeling it, but you'll be able to boost it a little bit. The next transit that we're going to experience is at like 6:05 p.m. Mercury is going to have a sextile with Pluto. So the chatty Cathy of the universe, now in peppy Sagittarius, combining with the energy of Pluto, responsible for change and transformation and the distribution of that frequency coming up for people is going to be important. Therefore, use your words in a very powerful way today. Meditation, scripting, speaking out loud, and because we're only 2 days away from the beginning of the month, this would be a fantastic day to start imbuing your energy into the beginning of the month prosperity practices that other people may have. I know I'm going to do so today. Speak it into existence and lock it down. That's sort of the frequency that we have today. And then the last transit is at 10:35, and that is where we're going to have a quincunx. And remember, quincunxes are those, we have to have this conversation. And that's going to be with the moon, and it's going to be with Jupiter, okay? So what is it that we're bringing about in our conversations today so that this quincunx can sort of settle some things in? That's one way to think about the frequency and the energy of the day. But again, 4 universal energy is about grounding in what it is that you want to be able to anchor into as far as the new frequencies over these next couple of weeks. And the Jupiter day is about expanding that. So this is a powerful, magical day, if you will. All right. Okay. I have 2 different maps for you guys today, and then we're going to break down each of the astrological signs. But I will say this: if you're an earth sign today, so Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and I'm going to put Leo in that as well. Today is just going to be one of those, try to keep it peppy and try to keep it as optimistic as you possibly can, because your day could be feeling a little bit flippity floppity. Part of that is because of an opposition. I'll show you. Just try to keep it a peppy and positive today. May not be a lot of action, but just do that. If you are air sign today, especially Aquarius, you could be very much in your headspace today. The best thing for you to do, because this is sparking new original thoughts, that's Aquarian energy that's coming in for you. If you're overstimulated, write it down, all of you, okay? But there's some differences that are going to show up. If you are a fire sign, specifically Aries and Sagittarius, this emotional energy is going to be very supportive today. If you are the nice guy or the nice gal, stick up for yourself, say what you need to say, but you guys are going to be super peppy. And then our water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, you should all be feeling very excited. This is the season where things are flowing very quickly for you today, in and out. So let's bring up the maps and we'll break down each of the astro signs for you here on the 30th. Here we go. Okay, so the first map, again, we've been talking about this, the grand trine with all of the water signs. Mars in Scorpio, one of its rulerships coming in here. Saturn in Pisces is a little subdued. Jupiter in Cancer in its exalted position of expansion. The Neptune in Pisces, okay, is also in its home position. And so there could be some additional dreamy energy, but this could be causing a little bit of confusion for some of the air signs, just a little bit, or speed. And then the Mercury in Sagittarius, again, the chatty Cathy of the universe, bringing that optimism about what we are trying to call in. And then a Cappy gets involved with this Sagittarius Capricorn energy coming in here, and some of our Aquarius, but these frequencies are adding some positive value. But let's go to the big map and I'll show you the rest. Wait, hold on, this button here. Hello. Okay. Again, Grand Trine, we can see it. Now we do have a big square that we are still seeing here, the energy from Mama Venus and our Jupiter in Cancer, and then that Jupiter in Cancer coming down here with that Chiron that is in Aries. So emotional energy, but emotional energy is very good during the season. Bring it up, cleanse it out, roll it out, right? But this one here, the Mercury having an opposition with that Uranus and the Mars having the same opposition coming in there, means the changes that are going to come in will be, there could be some surprises and delight. So always call in what you want to be able to experience. And then the last opposition that we are seeing is the Pluto against that Jupiter that's in Cancer. Not negative. That means something is going to change. And so you might as well, again, be on top of the situation. So let's go into each of the different signage today. Aries. Okay. Again, emotional energy for you guys, especially with that Chiron having the square with that Jupiter in Cancer. But one of the things that's going to support you today is being the nice guy or the nice gal, like I said. Being true and authentic to what it is most important to you and speaking that out loud is going to gain you a lot of favor because there's no BSery around you, if that makes any sense. Taurus, you guys just sort of need to lay back and just sort of make sure that you're gathering the energy. Again, this Uranus is about ready to retrograde back into your sign. Some of you guys are already feeling it and you don't feel the peppiest. That is okay. If you are a Gemini today, you're in a very good position to receive some new information. So I think the Geminis are about ready to receive it first. And it is going to be something that is emotionally important to you so that you can do something with it. You also could be the person that's going to be sharing some kind content with somebody else. Cancerians, yours is very much going to be physical. So there's going to be some things that you are trying to bring forth some decisions so that you can get ready to do something with that energy, make a decision, and support your own physical well-being in a very beautiful way. Again, you've got a lot going on here so that you could be feeling a little bit if then that sort of detail, but it is going to be good for you. However, Leos, listen, you have been asked very recently to use your emotional intelligence to get you to the next place. And this square that we're seeing here with the sun coming in here with Pluto at this particular moment is pushing your buttons to be finalized with something today. So if you do take an action, it will be, at least you know what needs to go. Period. End of discussion. Person, place, thing, concept, idea. We don't care. Virgo, you're going to be in your head today a little bit. It's not negative, but it is trying to get that clarity piece. And so you're going to need to listen to what other people are saying. Same with Libra. Now, Libra, yours is going to be setting yourself up for this next steps, which are going to be big, but today is not the day to press buttons. I'm just putting that out there for you. So don't get pressured into doing or going or anything like that. Scorpio, yes, yours is going to be very much listening to the stuff that's being said today. So if someone was going to go out there chopping broccoli, so to speak, that would be our Scorpios. You're going to hear the BNS very easily today. So use your powers for good. Okay, I'm just saying that. Sagittarius, you're going to be very peppy and optimistic. Attitude of gratitude, lock it down, keep it pushing, because people might need to use a little bit of your peppy energy. So make sure you're taking care of yourself first. Capricorn, yours also is going to be in this earthen energy, moving to the next direction of what it is that you need to lock down a contract, a new opportunity. Maybe it's, this is what I need to devote to myself from a physical, personal standpoint, whatever that happens to be. Not a lot of action today, but yours is going to be resource-based very much. Aquarius, you are just in your head today. write it down. Okay. Do the first one or two, keep it pushing. But if you're a Pisces today, then you need to act today. Do it, say it, be about it. Okay. And when other people see you take that positive action, then other benefits are going to show up afterwards. As always, may you receive everything it is that you need, everything that you want and desire, and continue to find the beauty in all things. Many blessings, my friends. See